Well, hey, everybody. Dr. Phil Carson coming to you live today from the birthplace of the king of rock and roll, Mr. Elvis Presley. Well, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but today, or this week rather, this coming Wednesday, August the 16th, marks the 40th anniversary of the death of Elvis. Hey, Steve. Hey, Lucy. Thank y'all for joining the show today. Yeah, it was an untimely, very untimely death. And, I know there's been a lot of speculation, a lot of investigation, a lot of reasons for that we'll talk about in a moment. But I remember exactly what I was doing on that day. Remember where I was. The moment that I heard the news come across the radio, I was out on a farm stringing barbed wire fence, working in the hot August sun. And I can guarantee you one thing, on that hot August day, I was a hunk of burning love that day. But it was very shocking to us because, nobody expected that at his young age, 42, for Elvis to be passing away. Hey, Miss Janice, thanks for joining the show today. But it happened. And, a lot of people that day were definitely all shook up, and a lot of people were hugging up next to each other saying, "Let me be your teddy bear today," and on that day that Elvis passed. And it was a tough and shocking day for a lot of people. He lived an extraordinary life, and he was a world changer. He touched a lot of lives and made a big difference in a lot of people's lives. And this little humble beginning he had here in Tupelo, Mississippi, this little shack that you see me standing beside here, is where he was born. And I'm on these grounds today, and they're actually having a fan day celebration here tomorrow, 40-year anniversary fan day celebration. So as I talk to you today about my title, Elvis didn't need another drug, and neither do we. I want to walk around the place here today, and there's all kinds of people out here today taking pictures and touring the place. There's actually a museum here on this property, and the little chapel that Elvis attended, a little church, is on this property as well. And it's just sad to come out here and think about his untimely death. But we have to think about the great things and the positive things and the difference he made in people's lives in this world too. And a lot of people today, unfortunately, are headed in the same direction Elvis ended up in, with abuse of drugs and taking too many medications. He was actually being prescribed these medications. It wasn't like he was on street drugs or anything. He was taking prescribed medications. And you see the little statue of Elvis as a little boy here. But his untimely death really didn't have to happen and shouldn't have happened. And there's so many other people today in this world that have untimely deaths because of prescription drug abuse. And as a pharmacist, I want to make people more aware of this, that we don't need another drug. We need to make changes in our lives. We need to make lifestyle changes. We need to do things different. And that's what I teach and I preach all the time. And there's a lot of people that you're in a place right now where it's now or never. You've got to make a change. And I want to encourage you today to do that. I want to encourage you today to stop talking about it. A lot of people do that. I hear them all the time. I need to change. I'm going to change. I'm going to do different. I promise you I'll do different. There needs to be a little less conversation and a lot more action. And that's what I recommend for you. Stop talking about it and do it. Get out there and do it. Put some action behind what you're saying you're going to do. But, I'm going to continue to walk around here and see. You can see some of the buildings and stuff that's going on out here. And in the midst of all of this and in this big museum, and we're celebrating, people out here celebrating the 40th anniversary of Elvis's death. It's funny, there's still people with suspicious minds that think he's still alive out there somewhere. but I have no doubt that he was returned to sender, and he's up there singing unchained melodies with the angelic choir. And so if you don't want to end up in the same place of Elvis, in the same situation, same shape of him at a young age, addicted to prescription medications, then think about what you're doing. And we all need to think about it. We need to think about the people that we love and people that care about us and people that depend on us. And we need to be helping people. And that's what I want to do. I want to help people see that there is a better way. That there are things that you can do with your lifestyle, and there are things that you can change. You can start eating better. You can start exercising more. You can start drinking more water. Start sleeping better and sleeping more. There's a lot of things that can be done to change your life and reduce your dependence on medication. And we don't always have to run for a medication. There are natural therapies and natural things out there that can often help and often even do a better job. So I want to encourage you today to think about all of that, and think about these things, and do what's necessary in your life. You see the little chapel here behind me, where Elvis attended church, Assembly of God Church, that he attended here when he was living in Tupelo. So take what I'm saying today, take it to heart. And if you know somebody that's in the kind of shape that Elvis is in, pray for him. Try to reach out to him. Try to help him. Don't let him end up like he did. And I just strongly encourage you to do that. And I strongly encourage you, if you're struggling, if you're having problems, if you're needing some help with your health, reach out to me. Reach out to others like Steve that's on the show today. That's their life. That's what they do. They help people change their lives, help people live healthier lives. So I encourage you to reach out and help somebody make that change today if you need to. Be an encouragement and make a difference. Elvis did, like I said, he was making a difference in people's lives and changed a lot of lives with his good fortune. And people still miss him dearly today, but he's gone, but his legacy lives on, and so will ours someday. So it's important that we live a life today that makes a difference, and I'm encouraging you to do that as well. I want to thank you all for joining me today for this special broadcast from Tupelo, Mississippi, birthplace of the King. And I pray that you will take some of the things I've said today to heart. You'll get out there and start making a difference, not only in your life, but in the lives of others as well. God bless you all. I can't leave the broadcast, as I never do, without reminding you need to be drinking more water. You may not be drinking enough, but stay hydrated, my friends, and have an awesome, awesome weekend. There's going to be a lot of big celebration going on up here. If you're around this Tupelo area, you may well come up here tomorrow and see what's going on with Fan Day celebration. But I hope to see you all somewhere in the world again next Friday on Feeling Good Friday. And by the way, go check out CarsonNatural.com if you want some good ideas on how you can change your life naturally and live a better life, a better healthy life. See you next Friday. God bless you.